Which way are we facing? Are we facing this way? I'm sorry, I'm blind. I don't know which way we're facing.
Yeah, those are some awful thick goggles you got on there.
They're shades.
Very nice. Blind person
outside.
shades you got there. Hey peeps, it's Andercon, CCR Goalie 9.
Hello.
And we're in the bunker, and I'm going to make the workshop today. Now, that might be boring in normal circumstances, except I got a lot of good stuff to put in, a whole bunch of upgrades, and I'm going to try to automate it, so it ought to be awesome. Stop smacking me. Alright.
I'll smack you with my beef.
Ah! Ow. Okay, well, I'm going to start with the macerator and the electric furnace. Hey, I forgot. I need some chests. Could you give me a handful of chests somewhere while I start to set this thing up? Yeah.
I'll just go down the magnetizer elevator we now have.
Yep. I've been working on this place a little bit.
Wait, where's the portal again?
Actually, there's wood down there, and that level near the tree farm. You can just do that.
Damn it, I went all the way down.
Hello, well. Okay, so
you're confusing me.
That out of the way.
Damn it.
I also got a whole bunch of gates and pipes and stuff to do this stuff with, so it ought to be pretty cool. Gonna need
Haven't
some
gotten
wooden,
used to the magnetizer elevator
probably gold. I might need a little bit of this.
How many chests do you think you need?
Just make me like 6 or 8 of them or something. I'm not gonna need that many, but
I grabbed a stack of wood, so
that'll work.
8 it is.
Some gates, a little bit of pipe wire.
Yeah, crafting table.
You can make one of those too while you're at it.
Damn it, I have to go grab another piece of wood, or else I can't have 8 chests.
Well, whatever.
Why do you do this to me, Andy?
For fun. Just for fun. Alright. Actually, I also need a whole bunch of... everything's hooked up with 4x insulated high voltage cable. Yay! We're really going to pump some power over here. It's going to be
Even
nuts.
though it's kind of expensive to use that type of cable.
Whatever. Pile of didn't care. Alright, so I'm going to have my furnace here, I suspect.
The wood here.
No. And I'm probably going to have the macerator right here. And I'm going to hook all this up with pipes. So, is this right? No, I need to put this on this side. And then put this here. And can you stick a chest? Just give me a chest, would you? Give me your boobs. I mean chest, yes.
Like my man boob.
No, no thanks.
Oh, I think I made way too many.
Really? Oh, holy crap. Alright, that will indeed work. Alright, I got a couple ideas on this one. Like, I could just slap a chest right here and it would work. But I also kind of was thinking I might want to change the system up just a nudge so I can have multiple outputs, basically, off of this. Let's just see what I can come up with. I guess I probably gotta have to move everything around all over the place. Yeah, I just gotta figure this thing out.
Because with Andercon, everything's fun.
Yep, I think I'll actually just start with the pipe. Alright, here's the pipe, golden in this case, and I got to... Actually, it wouldn't really matter if this is up here, would it? We could do that. We can reach it. Alright, here's my idea. I want to pull out of this chest several times at once, because this is going to be fast. And I'm going to have to use probably iron pipes on this, to be honest. So let me grab some iron pipes out of...
Watch the car.
Oh, God. Iron. I forgot to put iron pipes in here. Seriously. The heck. Okay, went and grabbed my iron transport pipes. Let's try this again. Less suck, more sass. Plocks. Alright. I think I'll do it like this, more or less. And... God, I hope this works right. I'm actually a little doubtful if this is going to work right that way. How to do this? I know I can easily do 2. Let's just try with 2. Maybe I can figure out how to do it with 4 later. So let's go ahead and just get the concept going then. I got some iron. Let's use AND gates in this particular case. These are our car pumping gates basically. I'm going to put these here, and this here is going to be the ore chest. Could you possibly run back and get, like, I don't know, a handful of stacks of a couple different, 2 or 3 different kinds of ore? And then
yeah, sure.
we can test with that. Okay, so you stick your ore in here, and once I have this thing turned on, it'll pump all that stuff into this macerator. And then this will pump all the, I probably got to switch this thing here. This has got to pump all the refined ore, or whatever ingots, over into the electric furnace, which I probably should turn a little bit. But anyway, since this is going to be all ran on ultra high voltage, this is going to run ridiculously fast. Also because I have a holy crap ton of where the hell's my wrench? I think it's just in this bag, actually. There it is. I have a whole bunch of upgrades for these machines. So, oh, I didn't mean to break it. Oh, here. There we go. Alright, so...
What type of ore do you want? Just some iron?
Give me iron, copper, tin, all 3. Because I need to test to make sure that this thing goes fast enough that they don't overlap each other, basically, and don't spit it all over the floor, which shouldn't be a problem. I need the Vajra here. Alright, so this is where my all my cables going to be running. Temporarily break the floor here. Alright, there's my gigantic cable run of doom. Now this thing is going to have at least 4 MFSUs running off of it at all times, but I know the macerator, if you run it full blast, I think it takes 8 MFSUs running on it at all times, which is absolutely insane, but oh well. And I'm not going to hook this up to it till I've got everything in it first, because, well, I don't think I got the power on yet, but I just want to make sure. I don't want to blow it up. Alright, so here's my machine bag. Here's all my upgrades. I'm just going to take 2 of these. I think I need... I can't remember. I'll have to probably look up how many of some of these I need. That's plenty. Thanks. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I definitely need 6 transformer upgrades, 3 for each machine. Putting those in first. I need 1 energy storage upgrade each, for sure. And I probably got the website open somewhere around here, telling me exactly how many... no, I don't have it open. Oh well. Let's see. Okay, I looked it up. Macerator takes 16 overclocker upgrades to go full blast, and the furnace will take 13.
You're going to need more energy upgrades, energy storage.
No, actually I tested this. This will work. Ace has got ridiculous quantities of storage upgrades because he didn't know better, probably. But this will work just fine. Now, go ahead and turn on 2 of the MFSU sets downstairs, if you would. And then,
yeah, sure.
Thank y'all. Alright, so I gotta go ahead and hook up the rest of this with an gate of doom. Can't say that at all. Is it some foreign language or something? I don't know.
Alright, 2 banks are on.
Thank you very much. And nothing exploded. That's always good news. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish hooking the rest of this mess up. And I'll probably need a lever somewhere. I got levers. Here's a lever. Just slap this on here someplace. Where to put it? I could put it here, I could put it there, I could probably even... Can't put it on top of it though.
Hey, so we can get more power into the MFSUs. Do you want me to switch on the reactors first cycle?
Nah, it's good enough. We got plenty. Okay, so this thing is going to have... If redstone signal is on... Go ahead and transfer energy, and if a redstone signal is on, put out a red pipe signal. Hopefully this will all work correctly. I probably could have done these with OR gates, but I wanted some extra flexibility, just in case. So,
because we like flexibility.
Yep.
Ah! I did a split and it hurt.
Your what split? Oh, you did a split. Ouch. Okay, is this working so far? The only thing I got to still hook up here is the output. So I'm going to run some pipes and stuff off of that. Now I need...
I like how big this cable is. It's
Yeah.
monstrous.
It's awesome.
Here, have a cable. Boom.
It's enormous. Okay, where do you want the output chest on this thing? It can be anywhere. It can be in another room.
I mean the chest.
Ah.
I mean a chest.
Have a chest.
Alright. Weren't we gonna have a sorting system somewhere?
Eventually, later. But, I mean, this is like our working set.
There we go. There's the output chest.
Ugh. Now, I want it in this room because, like, if you do a small amount of, just a small run of ore or something, you want it in the room you're working in, since this is going to be the workshop. I mean, we could put it, like, we could put it right here. That would work pretty good. Clear over there. I'm going to put it right here. That would work for me.
I think we should just have all the factories line up and it come.
I can rearrange things later. Hack. Well, I don't know exactly what all factories I'm going to make, nor what size or shape they're going to be yet. So we'll get to that in a bit, or another time, actually. So this is probably going to run all the way around this pipe, or this thingy here. Okay, that'll work.
Block you in. Oh.
No, don't block me in. Okay, a little bit of reinforced stone here. Oh, I almost forgot something important. How am I going to pull this part off? Oh, I know exactly what to do on this one. I'm just going to use an OR gate, since this is just going to always be on, I guess. That'll work for now. Redstone signal off, it'll pull things out. How's that? Might be able to make it more deluxe later in another revision or something. Now, the thing is, this particular setup will work pretty good, but you could make it a lot faster if it was done with probably red power pipes and tubes and stuff. So anyway, I'm just going to slap in... Well, let's go ahead and test the macerator. You really ought to see how fast this thing is. Yep, that was one stack already done. And there's 2 stacks. Yes, this thing can smelt 1 item per tick. That's 20 items a second. It is incredibly fast. Now this electric furnace will do it just as quick.
Actually, I think the electric furnace does faster.
It's about as... well, actually, you can't. You cannot smelt anything faster than 1 item per tick. That's the limit. Wow. It cannot go faster. Now, I wanted to check to see if... I actually have a little test here. I wanted to see if it could go so fast that I could put in several kinds of ore at once, and it would smelt it all just fine. And I'm just going to spread these in here kind of randomly here. And we're going to see if it spits any out or if it clogs up any. So that thing's currently full. And let's make sure I got everything working. This one here isn't actually pulling anything out, which is weird. But anyway. It's knocking stuff out. It's spewing it everywhere.
I'm going back into the chest and...
Well, that's one failure of a test.
Wow. You get a big, fat F.
F?
For failure.
Yep. It's clogged up. Alright, well, now we know. I only put in one thing at a time. There we go. Interesting idea. Okay, so you can only really put in 1 item at a time. That kind of sucks. So if you put in like a stack of 2 different kinds of ore with this system, you couldn't really get it to work right. Now, if you did it with red power tubes and pipes, you probably could. Unfortunately, I don't have all the stuff to do it, but I may make another system sometime that actually does work. Now, I might be able to go ahead and compact this slightly by taking this down, knocking that off, and knocking this particular chest off and just put it down 1, and it'll go like right here. And this needs to be...
Because it's not going to go fast.
Yeah, I can't really... Since only 1 of them pulled out at a time anyway, it didn't really matter if it was multiple gates on it. So this will work. I just gotta switch this particular thing right here over, Run a little pipe wire on it. And probably... you could keep that there, or it'd be better... Can you put that on the glass or not? I don't think you can. Nope. Okay, then. I got a whole bunch of gates, so I'm just going to take a regular gate and slap it on that one piece. That's the wrong bag. It's probably over here. Alright, so I got an iron AND gate. Or an OR gate, this will work just fine. This one's a non-pumping gate. I'm just going to slap it right here. And this is basically going to be my trigger for turning this thing off and on. There we go. That should turn that stuff on. This thing will be pumping now. That one's set to go already. And let's just go ahead and slap in a stack of ore. See how it goes.
Is there a way we can have a stack come out
all at once?
At a time? Yeah.
Only with red power tubes and its machines and stuff.
That's annoying.
It's doable, but is this thing backwards or something?
Why?
Oh, okay, it's pulling it out. Yep, it's smelting my gold just fine. Question though, is this thing down here smelting anything? It's not pulling anything out.
Yeah, because it has to pull out of the side.
Oh, crap. Well then, that's a screw up. I'm probably going to have to break this and scoot it over one.
Or break it and flip it so it's against this wall.
True. That would work too. I guess that'll work for the moment.
I just see you break things.
So if I put it right here and move this pipe over a little bit, whip out the golden transport pipe.
Whip out the building materials to block Andy in.
Hey now. Okay, well, oh, it's spewing stuff out now. It's because I don't have this hooked up yet. Let's go with an iron AND gate. Put it right here. And I need another one of these. Right here. Add a little bit of pipe wire. And, oops, skipped it. Come on, give me. I need this. Okay. Energy pulsar.
Fountain.
That should be working now, I hope.
Butter fountain.
Butter fountain. Okay, it's pulling stuff out now, finally.
Butter. Do you know there's a mod where you can actually eat butter?
Yeah, I've seen that. Like, you could make butter... if you mined anything that was gold and it was labeled butter, and you could eat the butter ore, the butter...
There's also another way you can do it. It's, I think
your
the
butter pants?
You can eat anything in that mod.
Oh, really?
Anything.
Well, there was one specifically for butter.
Yep.
You could eat your butter boots and everything. It was funny.
Butter boots, butter sword, butter ore, butter nugget.
Okay. I love how fast this thing is. It's rather ridiculous.
Unnecessary, but do you know why we do it?
Because we can.
We can.
Indeed. Alright, well, we came up with another way to do this that probably would work a little bit better. Now, these are the electrical engines from, was this... What the heck are you doing?
Encasing myself in wire.
But you're not in it.
Because it wouldn't let me put the top one on.
Anyway, these are electrical engines from Forestry, and you don't need to upgrade these things for this particular usage. They'll pull out an entire stack at once. So hopefully, once I finish this whole setup, it will be fast enough that I can throw whatever I want in here and it'll work just great. But we'll find out shortly.
Was that a fail? I'm just wondering.
Fail? No.
The block right here.
What block? That's on purpose. I'm sticking a lever against that thingy.
Alright.
There's my lever. Okay, I need my pipes and gates. I'm going to use a bunch of iron. Let's use AND gates, just in case I feel like customizing them a little bit extra. So,
What about an AND door?
Whatever. So I'm going to need 3 of these there. I'm going to also need probably one right here. And this is just looking for the redstone pipe signal, and if it, or actually it's a redstone signal. It'll turn the pipe signal on for the rest of these engines if it has a signal. Is this what I'm after? I think it is. Okay. And this should turn on the electrical engines behind them. And hopefully this doesn't turn off these things. I don't think it does. Okay, the engines are going. That's good news. Nothing's exploded. That's also good news. Let's take some... I'll just throw in some tin ore and see what happens. Alright, it just pulled out the entire stack of tin.
Good thing we can't hear the IC2 sounds. It's very nice.
Yeah. Okay, it's doing the other stuff. Now, I still don't know if this will be able to take an entire stack and do two different kinds of things at once. I'm rather doubtful, to be honest. So, I got some tin and some... Whoa, it just swiped it, didn't it? I thought I turned this thing off. Yeah, it just spewed an entire stack of tin ore onto the floor. And there goes a whole bunch of copper all over the place. Oh, well. This is probably the best we can currently do without using red power, pipes and stuff. But this will work a bit faster and better in a way. Well, I got a whole bunch of tin and copper in there. That's good news.
Hey, the electric engines are now yellow.
Yeah, they warm up a little bit. These things will never explode or anything, so they also store a lot of energy in them. Yeah, I guess it's cooling down a little bit or something. It takes a while for it to turn off. Why is it? Oh, I see what's wrong. This thing's still getting a redstone pipe signal from these other two. Or a redstone signal. Ah, jeez. Probably had to make an adjustment here somewhere.
How are they getting a redstone signal?
It was getting a redstone signal from the other gates, because they're transmitting a redstone signal. That's the problem.
That's interesting.
Yeah, slight pain in the butt.
Why does everything have to be a slight pain in the butt?
I don't know. Just the way it goes.
It's life.
Alright, so I would have to probably run a little bit of this over somewhere. Right here would work, actually.
Why not just right over top of the chest?
Because I don't really want it there. I gotta have a block to put the stuff on. So, here's my lever. And hopefully this will work. Now, I just need to stick this gate here. And run some pipe wire along it, hopefully. There we go. That should work. Okay, put this here. Now let's try this one, see if this will work. Alright, it turns everything on. And it turns everything off. Okay, that'll work. That'll work just fine. Whew. Alright, what's up next? That was a little bit of a mess. Alright. Let me look at my machines here. Other options are compressor, extractor, recycler, electrolyzer, which I ain't doing that anytime soon. A canning machine, generators, a whole bunch of geothermal crap. Mass fabricator, which I probably ought to do sometime soon. Plus I got a whole bunch of these machines to hook up. I'll do that. That'll work. Okay, so I guess I can go ahead and start putting those along this wall here. Now I got a particular idea for these kind of machines. Now how many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Currently got 5, so this is 5 of these thingies. I'm going to pull all these down because I actually had a different idea for these and then changed my mind. And then dreamed of something better, pretty much. So I'm going to put all these different machines all along these engines so I can turn on them individually rather than having to just turn on one and make sure it has enough power for them all. I can just use just enough power for these engines. So I got... see, I got a lot to choose from. Start with the, it's in the way, pulverizer, and then go to the powered furnace. And then next to that, which I guess we need the magma crucible. a liquid transposer, and an induction smelter. Now most of these won't be hooked up to each other, and he is turning these around, which is nice. These I got to do a bunch of settings for. Pulverizer. I think most of these you can disable with the redstone signals and stuff, but I can basically just disable it with the engine itself. I'll put something or other above the engine, and then just turn the engines off and on. So I gotta turn most of this mess off. Now I need to keep the right one going, but not any of the rest. Okay.
I don't have enough wire to wire it all up, but...
Oh, I got some spare. Oh, okay. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. I'm just gonna run it off of this. And don't miss any spots. Yeah, missed it. There we go. Put that there. Get my head out of the hole. I don't know, we got a lot of gold. How about gold blocks for the moment? Sound good? What the heck are you doing over here with all this cable? No wonder you ran out of cable. You're derping around with it. Silly man. Alright, so...
I forgot about that.
I need this here. And I just want some blocks to put a lever against, basically. Yeah, this will work. We're going fancy today. Oh, pfft. Why you gotta do that?
What?
Gold blocks, man. Get with the program.
Butter.
Yay.
Because we can.
Indeed. Alright. I got get a bunch of levers. I got levers in one of these bags. Probably this one. Nope, not that one. This one. Lever! There we go. Okay. Now, some of these need a little bit more power than others, and that can be easily adjusted with an upgrade for the engines. And I'll just go ahead and turn all these things on for now. There we go. Okay, they're slowly building up some power. And that should work for the moment. I'll have to look up to see exactly how much power these things need. Alright, so these particular electrical engines, they only produce a certain quantity of power by default. However, you can upgrade them. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that.
Butter.
In the way, and I probably just about killed you with that.
Nope. Gravity suit chest page.
Ah. Alright, so first up, the pulverizer uses a max of 4 megajoules a tick, and this thing will only produce 2 normally. But let's go and upgrade this thingy. First I'm going to need a soldering iron right here. And you make the soldering iron in a carpenter, I believe. And you're going to need some circuit boards of various sorts, and iron tin or bronze electron tube. So, see, I believe the iron was... So here's a basic, which only has 1 input. I think I need a 10. Yep, electric boost 1, which should just give me... Alright, this will just give me an increased output by 2 megajoules, and also uses a little bit extra EU just to do that. So if you wanted to use this, you just, make it with the soldering iron like I just did and put a tube on it, and you stick it right here. And it'll increase the output of this engine by 2. Alright, next one is the magma crucible. This particular powered furnace only uses 2, so I don't have to do anything with that. Magma crucible is ridiculous. This thingy can use up to 30. Unfortunately, the max I can get one of these engines to work at is 10, but that's plenty for now. I mean, I don't really need it to do its magic super quick. So this particular refined circuit board, which holds 3 types of tubes on it, it has 2 tin electron tubes. No, actually it has 2 bronze electron tubes, which increases the output by 4 each. And that way that gives me an extra 8, totaling up to 10. Plus it has an iron electron tube on it, which makes it slightly more efficient. Take one less EU a tick than normal. So I'll just slap that thingy in there since I had it pre-made. Next is a liquid transposer and an induction smelter. These will both take 4, I believe, but let's go ahead and show you how to do that with the enhanced circuit board, which takes 2 slots. I'm just going to do that with a tin electron tube and an iron electron tube. That makes it efficient and work a little better here. Now this will give me the increased output by 2 megajoules and increased intake by 7 megajoules, and it reduces its usage by 1 EU a tick. Now don't mind the interface here, it's kind of screwy in this particular version of Feed the Beast / Forestry, and it's been like that for several versions now. It's quite a pain in the butt, but oh well. Nothing I can do about that. Alright, so I got 2 of these, and I'll put one in each one of these. And one in here. Now, if you want to take one of these out, you can't just click on it or anything to pull it out. You have to have a soldering iron, and just left click on it, and it'll pull it right out. And you can put it right back in, reuse it, and everything else, so it works pretty good. Now I just need to whip out a couple more levers, unless you got them. Nope. Okay then. And I'll turn these things on.
Whoops.
Whoops. Now the other thing is, here's this one. I'm just going to turn this on to disabled for the energy usage. Or you could actually put this on, let's put this on high, because it's only going to be on when this lever is pulled anyway.
Is it weird that the tabs open up quicker?
Really?
Or, I don't know why, but I think the tabs are opening up quicker.
Yeah, they used to be really slow, but that was some versions ago. So you can see this one is max power 4. This one can have a max power of 30. It should be getting 10 at a time right now. But I can't really check that right at the moment. Unless I drop down here, and I might be able to poke at this particular engine. No, it was this one here, question marks? Yeah, this one's now making 10 megajoules a tick. And should be doing pretty good. Now this will go ahead and get me my whoa, in my face as usual. I'm just derping around over here, jeez.
I'm in your face? What about you being in my face?
Whatever. And this will go ahead and take care of the thermal expansion items. And that'll work for now.
Yay.
I went ahead and broke all that back down because I realized I wanted to stick hoppers on it. So I'm going to do this a little bit better. And those things are all derpy as usual, so I have to move them around.
I'll go underneath.
Alright, so first one up was the pulverizer. Then the, which one? The induction smelter after that? No, powered furnace. Alright, so I'll put this way. Powered furnace. Magma crucible was probably next. Liquid transposer. And then the induction smelter on the end. We'll have to reconfigure all this mess again and put all this stuff back in it. But if I do it like this and have my levers on the floor instead, I can stick hoppers on the top of these, which is going to be quite nice. I just happen to have a whole crap ton of hoppers made up. What?
OCD.
Oh well. You can actually fix that one with the crescent hammer. Yep. Scoots over with a crescent hammer. So, in some instances, you might want to use these like this. I've done it before.
You can't put one hopper on top of another.
Yeah, you can stick another hopper on top if you want, like right here. And I may actually do that for this, because sometimes I run through a lot of ore. That'll work.
Another one.
Well, fine. Extra hoppers.
Here.
No. I don't need that much.
Yes, you do.
I had a little problem with the this setup over here spewing a whole bunch of stuff out all over the floor if you put too much in it. And I had a couple different ways I could possibly fix it. but I found a good way that works pretty good. Instead of using a chest, which is a little unfortunate, I wanted to have a whole bunch of storage. That way I could run a whole bunch of crap at once. Instead, I just had to have a bunch of hoppers. But the good news is I can, with the hoppers, go ahead and just throw in random crap, basically. And it should work pretty good. No, I just couldn't. Okay, it's already on. And with a bit of testing, I realized that if I use the these things here, these hoppers, it worked perfectly, even with a whole bunch of different materials. So this is great news for me. I wanted to be able to run a bunch of different materials in it at once. So there's gold, and it just switched over to gold, and it just fills up the macerator with a little bit of gold until it pulls stuff out, and then everything runs along just fine. So far so good. Now make sure you do this small adjustment if you happen to copy this, and I didn't need this engine anymore, and everything should work pretty good. Well peeps, that's all for today, and hope you join me next time. I got a lot of stuff I can do around here. We'll find something or other. Later.